Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Vormithrax, or Vorm, and I am playing Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, the zombie survival apocalypse roguelike simulator type game. This is actually a continuation of a live stream that I played earlier today, and the live stream went dead when my network went down for no reason I can figure out, and I just wanted to finish up this playthrough of this character. We're in pretty bad shape, so this may be a short playthrough. Current status is we're pretty messed up. We ran into a horde of zombies, and me and my NPC buddy here tried to fight them off. We did eventually kill them all, but we managed to get infected. My right arm is infected, and I think one of his legs. In addition, I've got one hit point bar left on my torso. I'm in a lot of pain, I'm hungry and thirsty, and not a lot I can do about it. Just on the other side of these doors, we've got a couple of roving robots patrolling a hallway, and I've got a grate or a metal door to the south here that I need to pick so I can get through it to get me one step closer to the outside world. So let's continue and see how far we make it before we get killed. There's the robot that I'm avoiding. We'll turn off safe mode and we'll just let some time pass. He can only see us if we're within a space or two, so as long as he stays that way, we're fine. There's the second one. I need the random movement of these guys to push them north. I can't afford to have them get close. Hesitant to stand here. Alright, let's let some time pass while we stand in the corner. And then we'll open the door again, take a look. I'm going to peek forward, so they're both over there, so I can move out one space. If they'll each move north again, I'll take a chance. Nope, that's not north. That's not the direction I wanted. Alright, that's a little... nope, that's not far enough. I need to come down and kind of watch these guys again. So they're both off screen. We'll peek. They're just barely off the screen. Don't come south. He came south. Not cooperating. Alright, well, let some more time go by. Some more peeking, so he's not down south. Maybe we're in a position finally. Alright, they're both up north. This is my opportunity. Alright, here we go. Lockpick. Failed and broke my lockpick. And of course now he's coming south. Oh, we got it. Alright, we got the door open. So, now the choice is if I go through and then lock it behind me, it will prevent them from pathing into this area. Theoretically, they might path into that room I just came out of, and I could close the door behind them to keep them in there. But I've got robots to the south as well. And I've got an NPC that's probably going to get himself killed. I don't have direct control over his movement. I'm going to try to come down here. We'll see if my guy follows me enough, and he didn't. And I did not get the door closed. That stupid robot came straight down, and I'm going to get killed. I'm going to get squished between these robots. I can almost guarantee it. Of course, the random pathing is going to bring them right up into me. The not so random pathing. Oh, if they could do me the favor of all three of them going north through that grate, that would be awesome. Alright, we've got a few opportunities here. If I get a lucky lockpick. Failed. Oh, wait. Oh, they went north. Get away from the grate. Dang it. So close. Go. Anywhere but south. Oh, if they'll move one more space, I can get that closed. It would be so good for them to go that far. I'm really hesitant to move up any further for fear that I'm going to get shot. I can't remember. That guy on the left will move up one space. I'm going to try it. Alright. I feel so much better. I'm not 100% sure if there's another one to my south. I think not. Alright, we are in. Whew. Well, that's a big load off because now they are trapped in the northern area. I've got this area completely to myself. You can see those guys south of me, but they can't come through the door. And this leads back to my starting area. So I've got access to all the resources and information down below. And I can take my time in picking these locks. Alright, I am amazed that we've made it this far. Just a matter of being patient in this section, so you've just really got to wait out the time frames and the range of those guys. And we're just going to keep trying this. If I break all my lockpicks, we'll head back down and make some more, because I've just got to get this thing picked. Alright, we got it. Door swung open. So we've now got a clear path from where we started down a level to the outside door. So we've got a closed wood door here. We could pry it open. This one's not going to be hard to get through. And I'm thinking I'm going to leave it closed for the moment. I may wait for nightfall before I head out that door, because I can hear some zombies outside, and I want it to be dark so they don't spot me and I can hopefully sneak away from the building. So with the situation we've got now, I'm feeling a lot happier. Go ahead and get in here and close that. We've got a bed we could sleep in. Hunger and thirst are going to be an issue. Hunger I can take care of. We actually have a pantry down below. Thirst is going to be the problem. Let's see if we can pick our way through this door as well. Got 2 more lockpicks. We're destroying them pretty quick at this rate. Alright, we got it. So that gets us into the control center here. All that's over here is a hydrogen canister. Alright. Must be for ammo for some kind of flamethrower or plasma thrower or something. I'm not sure. And safety glasses. We'll grab those. Put those on. And the jug of ammonia, we don't quite have enough space for. I'm thinking I'm going to drop the glass shiv. I have no use for that. And probably can't really afford to drop anything else. The riot helmet. Let's wear the riot helmet as well. It cuts down on my view range, but I've got my area clear now. That'll take it out of my inventory so I can pick that jug up. Alright, these books are all useless. I've got the bed here. The lockers are useless. We've got a blanket and a pillow I could take apart for some components, but I need something with cutting ability. The glass shiv doesn't provide you with that. And we'll just head downstairs here real quick. Alright, so this is the equipment room for the guards, and there's not... What can we take this apart into? Nothing that's going to be immediately useful. 2x4, scrap metal, steel. And let's take off our striped pants, drop it, yes, and take off. Oh, not wearing anything else in that regard, so we'll grab this sheriff shirt and put it on. And let's go order our items, make sure the trench coat's on the outside. Alright, so that's all we can use there. I've got water I could drink. It wouldn't be a good idea, but I could if I absolutely had to, and we might get to that point. Alright. Nothing there. Oops. I was running. We'll slow to a walk. Let's grab some of this raw material and relocate it. Nope. That gallon jug of ammonia is taking up a lot of space. I'm going to leave it here. And we'll leave it in the kitchen area. This is the big pile of zombies that did all the damage previously, and there's not much here that is going to be useful for us. Saline solution to the north. Yeah, bottle of saline solution. There's a pair of scissors. That's got one cutting quality. Let's go ahead and grab that. Nothing else is going to be useful to what we need to do immediately. Stepping into this space and checking. Same problem. There's a shotgun here, but we've got no ammo for it. We got pretty unlucky in regards to the drops from the zombies. We killed an awful lot of them and got almost nothing of any use out of any of them. Alright, so this is my kitchen area. We've got a stove right here, or an oven, that I can make a fire in safely. And we've got some food up here. Let's eat. And we've got a fresh lemon and a plastic bag of irradiated lemon. It'll give us some minor quench and minor nutrition. I actually prefer to save these for other uses. You can use the the acid nature of the lemons for some crafting recipes that are fairly important. Acidity, yes. But I don't think we'll really be able to take advantage of it here. So let's check out what we got in our pantry again. I ignored this earlier, but now it's becoming more of a thing. Alright. Tin can of beans will give good nutrition and only lightly lower our quench value. So that's pretty good. That'll probably get rid of our hunger. It's the thirst that's going to be the problem. So what is that can? Pickled herring? No quench ability. Again, some decent nutrition. So food I'm okay on for the most part. It's really just a matter of water. I don't have a pot or anything that I can boil in. And let's go ahead and transfer from here down to there. We'll throw in some splintered woods and 5 of those throwing sticks I don't plan on using anyway. We'll apply our lighter with limited charges to the oven. It is safe to build a fire in an oven. It won't spread and burn the place down. Bring up our crafting menu, see what we've got for choices. So far, I've got some throwing sticks created. None of these other ones are going to be helpful. We'll switch over to ammo, don't care. Food is our big problem. So, water we can get. It's the problem is going to be boiling of 1 or more. That's what we need, a tool that gives us boiling 1 or more ability. And that's where the issue is. So we'd have to get it in the tools section, and we just don't have access to any of the raw materials. Like, we need 3 rocks in order to build that, and we also need a long string. Coming across the strings and or the rocks here inside the building is kind of hard, so we don't have that as an option. We can't do anything clay, can't do anything copper or metal. There's just not a lot we are going to be able to do to boil water in here. Makeshift pot. Ooh, makeshift pot. That'll do it. And we only need a sheet metal, which we can get out of one of these ovens. Alright, that gets us a little closer. So, if we smash that other oven, now we have sheet metals right there. We might get out of this yet. Makeshift pot. Sure, create that. Alright, we dropped it, which is fine. Now that we've got a pot available that we can use for the boiling purpose, I do need to empty out the jug of ammonia and go get some water. So now with that, we've got some food, we've got the ability to purify some water. The danger becomes the right arm infection, which I can't do anything about. I've got the trait for infection resistance, and that's the only thing I'm hoping for. This painful bite is taken care of by my infection resistance, or if it converts into an infection, that we survive it. So, what else can we build here? Anything else before my fire goes out? Still nothing useful there. Alright, so we've got a clear path out now, so if I do... A brazier would be nice, so while we're moving around, we would have the ability to create a fire out in the wilderness. Nothing else really would be useful, so we might build one of these. We'll have to clear some space in our inventory. That will be another problem. I haven't found anything to clean clothes with, otherwise I'd pick up a few more pieces of clothing and clean them up. So we're going to be somewhat at the mercy of whatever map we're on. I haven't actually checked that. So here's the map. And it's not terrible, but it's not too good either. So the prison is kind of off in the wilderness on its own. We've got some forests surrounding us. No swamp spaces, except down here we do have a swamp. That would give us access to some water. And we could scrounge for some food, so the cold would be an issue. There's a single-space riverbank. That's odd. I don't often see that. That's a pretty easy point to go to get some fresh water. I think river water is always fresh water, whereas swamps have a mix of salt water and fresh water. Alright, but back to this. So we're in the prison here. We've got a hospital, which would be a death trap for us to go to this early, and there can be a lot of zombies around it, so that's an issue. I like the looks of this area. We've got a couple of houses, an antique store, yep, an antique store, and who knows what else. It's hopefully just this small little cul-de-sac buildings where we won't see a lot of zombies, and if we can get to those at night, we can get some survival stuff out of these houses, hopefully. So, not terrible. If we get out of this place and there aren't zombies out front that manage to kill us, then probably I'll sneak up through the woods here, stay well south of the hospital, try to cross the road, and then check out this area. See if we can get into some houses. So that's kind of the plan, and then as a fallback, we know we can go down this way to get some fresh water, or come back into the prison if we clear out the entrance and purify water from the toilets until we can get out. So let's get the water taken care of. So we need to head back down to the toilets in here. Alright, and I'm going to just unload my gallon jug of ammonia, pour it on the ground right there in the corner. We'll examine, pour the water into a gallon jug. And we filled the gallon jug completely, so there's still water left over. Alright, back up we go. And go here. Clean water. And we don't have anything to hold it in, so we're going to have to just drink our fill, basically. I think we'll do 2 for now. We're thirsty status. 2 might fill us. We might have to do 1 more. So we'll do 2. Consume it. Consume it. Alright, and that got us to a slaked status and our fire went out. Alright, but that took care of the emergency for water. Now let's head back up here. I'm going to leave the lemons and let's eat some dry goods. So what have we got? That's some really dry goods. Raw lasagna, some dried rice, and some macaroni. I could probably... What are the stats on that pot again? Well, let's just grab a few things. We're going to grab the bag of rice. Don't have the space. I'm just going to drop our gallon of water right here next to the oven. Taking up too much of my available inventory. I think I'll also drop growing sticks. That's probably where the rest of it's going. Pretty good amount of it. So let's relocate some of this stuff. So grab our inventory, everything. Grab everything. See if we can empty this place out. Didn't have enough for all of that. We'll just come down and dump it all. so room is cleared out. I'll grab these while we're here as well. No. Alright, we ran out of room again, so... Okay. Now, you want to grab sort by category. And I want to move over all the 2x4s and all the nails. Don't care about the rest. Sort from there to here. Right there's fine. Okay. Looking a little better. Let's go ahead and get some wood transferred back onto the oven. We'll do 1 2x4. Oh no, not all of them. That should be fine. I'm not going to cook a lot much, but I've got a limited use of my lighters, so I just got to be a little careful here. So, alright, now that we've moved some things, I just want to double check. So yeah, we can do some cooked rice. Cool. Glad I found that makeshift pot or whatever it's called that lets me do this. So we're going to go ahead and cook up some rice. Look at all that beautiful, beautiful rice. And that will cook it with the water that we haven't purified yet, and it'll still be good to eat. Let's do 5 batches. It's only 1 portion per, so actually let's do... Gonna last 10 days? Let's do it all. Alright, so we've got cooked rice. 13 portions, great. So that's gonna take care of our food problem for the most part. How much more... Gallon jug is now empty, so let's go refill that real quick. Maybe I can get it refilled and get back before our fire goes out. I think the fire's still going. It is, because it's still lit. It's just smoke in that space. Alright, so got some water again. So let's take a look at the food list. So cooked fruit. We've got a cherry there. We can make cooked fruit. That I don't think is going to be all that useful. We could do more rice. We could do 3 more rice. Let's go ahead and do that. Going to be our primary food supply for a while. Okay, I think we're out of rice now. Yep. Okay. We only needed a tool with a boiling of 1 or more for the rice, so that's great. We're still slaked, and I still don't have anything else to put the water into that could be sealed. I don't think we have any more options here that will be useful. Still debating the brazier. We've got some houses nearby. If we were out in the middle of the wilderness, I might build this here, but with houses nearby we can always break up another oven, or you just use the oven for the fire ability, so I'm going to hold off on that. Washboard I'd do if we had any soap. We can wait on that. Got the makeshift pot. That did give us boiling, containing, and 2 food cooking. And store 1 liter. So technically I could build another one of these and store a liter of water, clean water, in it. I just don't think that's enough to make it worthwhile. Let's build some replacement lockpicks. We need scrap metal. I don't have a lot of that nearby unless I go break some more stuff up. But let's go ahead and do that. I want to make sure I do have a pretty good amount, so we'll grab some more scrap metal. 8? Nope. 7? Nope. Oh, come on. What's taking up our space? Is it gallon jug again? It is. Drop on the food pile, the water, and the rice. Alright. Okay, so we're back up to 8 and some lockpicks now that we've got everything except for that last door picked. That'll be plenty to get us out of here and to use later. Still got 12 uses of our lighter. We've got scissors for cutting implement. We've got the Beretta with 100 rounds for our gun. We've got a tonfa, which is a pretty good starting bashing weapon, and we got decent starting clothes. So we're doing great, with the one exception. Oh, it went away! Yay! We might survive longer. All praise the infection-resistant trait. So our bad bite got cleared up. So our infection-resistant trait managed to clear up without just getting fully infected. So love that particular trait when I can take it. I don't always take it, but in this prison start I love to have it because exactly this situation where you just know you're locked in with a bunch of zombies, you're gonna get bit, chances are high you're gonna get an infection with have no medicine in sight. So okay, things are looking up. Now if I can get to sleep and get some of that damage healed up and escape at night, that would be perfect. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to leave the fire here. I don't need to build anything else that I can find a use for. We'll go back upstairs to that room with the bed. I'll try to sleep. I'm not tired yet, so I may or may not be able to. But if we can manage it and wake up during the nighttime, it'll be much easier for us to get out of the prison. So that's what we're going to try to do. So upstairs we go, close that door, and let's put everything in one space here. Whoops, there's a lighter here somewhere? Look at that, somebody hid a lighter underneath their pillow. Silly ducks. Silly me for not looking. Always check spots that show the little green plus. It does mean that there could be more than one item, and I didn't do that earlier, so I didn't realize I had 15 more charges of a lighter available. So we're going to move items, put everything there, make this... Alright, don't really care which spot. So right here, we're going to try to sleep. We're not tired, so this may or may not work. I'm hoping it does let me sleep so I can get a little bit of healing done. It is a little past noon, so this is the sun symbol, and it's a little past the midpoint, so it's maybe 1 p.m. So I'm going to try to sleep for a full 8 hours, and we'll see what happens. So if I do... Actually, it's not going to give me the option. I don't have a watch or anything to wake me up, so it's either going to be sleep, yes or no. I won't have a choice of how many hours. We're going to say yes and see what happens. No, won't let me. You try but can't. Alright, well, I'm just going to have to not get hit. We'll go ahead and head back downstairs. It may be that the pain is also what's causing me not to be able to sleep, so it might be that if I let some time pass and the pain goes away, I might be able to get to sleep then. But for the moment, we're going to just head back downstairs. And still nothing I can do or really gain from here but raw materials that are easy to obtain elsewhere. I am not going through any of these other barred doors or gates. That's just asking for trouble. Gain is down to 10. Nothing to craft, nothing to read. I'm just going to pass the time. I'm just going to do the pipe command on the keyboard, which is on the backspace key, and we don't have a clock, so we're just going to count heartbeats. So we'll do 300 heartbeats. Pain is now down to 9. And we're going to do the same command, but we're going to do 1800 heartbeats. Pain is still 9. Our light went out. We're hungry. Let's go ahead and eat some cooked rice. And we got some biscuits too. Those have faster spoilage time, so I'm not going to use this cherry for anything. We'll go ahead and eat that. Still hungry. Let's have a biscuit and a biscuit. And that's it for the biscuits. Alright. And we're no longer slaked. Our jug of water is still full. So before we leave, we'll make sure we boil up some water and get fully slaked before we move again. But for now, there's not much I can really do. I want time to go by, and I don't think enough time's gone by yet. I have to go upstairs to be able to see the position of the sun and the moon. We might as well do that. I've got nothing else going on until I'm either able to sleep or we try to make our run out of here. Alright, not much time has gone by, so we'll just go on to bed here. We'll try to sleep every once in a while. Nope, won't let us, so let more time pass. Oh, here we go. Because we're above ground now, apparently it's letting me choose. I can pick dusk. Dusk is probably what I want. Some time has actually gone by. The sun's, I think, pretty close to going down. I'm not going to get much sleep, but let's see if it'll let me. Whoa, why is it not letting me pick now? Man, I should have picked from that option when I had it for some reason. Huh. Not sure why it gave me the choice earlier, but now all of a sudden it's not. It's going to be hard to sleep with that kind of noise going on. Time is passing each time I try this. Alright, I think we might be into nighttime now. I never did manage to get to sleep. But let's try to get out now. So we'll head back downstairs. We're gonna load up on our food and water, figure out what we're going to carry with us, and then try to make it out. So we do need to start a fire up again, so if I do all here and there. Alright, and I want just a single 2x4 will do everything I need. So apply, lighter, and we're going to boil up some more water. And we're thirsty. Let's do 3. Consume. Oops, still gonna have an extra one. Pour into a container. So I can fill the pot, which is probably the best thing. I'll put 1 liter, I think is just I think that's a single serving of water. We'll put it in the pot. Alright, so items around me. Make this my personal inventory, so I can't carry a lot, so we're gonna have to pick and choose. All the raw materials we're just gonna end up leaving here. I just don't have the space to carry any of this stuff with me. Nope, I would love to take these with me, but they're gonna be something we're gonna have to remember and come back for. Similar problem with the food, so I'm not taking any of the throwing sticks. I'm not carrying any at the moment, so I do need some. So we'll take 10. That takes up a pretty good amount of our spots. We'll take the biscuits. We're definitely taking the rice. Oof, just the rice alone took up a huge amount of our space. Not gonna be able to carry my gallon jug of water, and I really need to carry my gallon jug of water. Alright, we're gonna have to leave some rice behind. So we're gonna leave. Okay, stop that. Inventory, cooked rice, pick a quantity. I don't want to pick a destination, I'm trying to pick a quantity. Alright, I don't know what's going on with the inventory system. It's giving me some problems. This is supposed to be quantity. Do I have to pick a destination, then pick a quantity? Alright, I don't care where. Alright, so yeah, I have to pick a quantity first. Let's pick half. Alright, so 669. I think I still don't have enough for the jug of water. Yeah, still don't. Alright, let's do this in reverse. All the cooked rice. I don't care where, really. Pick up the jug of water, then we'll see how much space we have left. Yes, almost everything. Maybe I'll leave the gallon jug of water behind as well. Slaked, which, if it's nighttime and we're heading straight to those houses, I think we'll be okay. Which would I rather have more, the rice or the jug of water? I think I'd rather have the cooked rice. So we're going to leave the jug of water here. Much as I don't want to. And we're going to take some of this food. We'll have to make a run back for the gallon jug if I don't find a container in the houses we're going to go search through. But I think that's the best plan. So we're just about full, so we've got our handgun, we've got some food in form of biscuits, toastums, and cooked rice. We've got some lockpicks, we've got fire making, we've got our scissors, our throwing sticks, and our crowbar. I think that's pretty good. Yep, I think we're good. So let's see if we can get out of this place. Alright, up the stairs we go. Stay away from that southern grate, and this room should be completely clear. I'm not going to check the visiting rooms. I don't often find anything useful in them. So let's just try to pick our way out. And we got it. Alright, so this should be the door to the outside world, and hopefully there's no zombies right outside waiting for us. Oh, it's still daytime. I thought for sure it was nighttime. I don't want to go out during the daytime. Yes, I'll have improved visibility, but I've got night sight, and really the thing I need to do most is avoid combat while I have one hit point on my torso. I think it would be best if I just waited here until nighttime, so I'm going to pass some more time. So we're going to do this command. This is what I was seeing earlier. I got it mixed up with the sleep command. We're going to wait until dusk. Hate that. Scares me. And I hope it didn't start a fire, whoever did that. So we're going to ignore any other distractions. And we're getting frost nip. Man, a lot of time has to go by. We're very hungry and very thirsty, so still don't have control. The heck, was it dawn when I started? That would be a very bad thing. It must have been coming up on dawn, because now it's noon. Alright, this is not going the way I wanted it to. Yeah, sure, I'd like to stop. Thank you. Now that we're dead tired and very hungry and very thirsty, let's go eat and drink, and then we're going to sleep, get the health back up. So this might have been a blessing in disguise. I didn't mean to do it, have it work that way. So let's eat from things we are about to leave behind. Probably would be best. Tin can of beans, that will help. Tin can of pickled herring, tin can of tuna fish. Man, we are really hungry. Bread. Oh, bread with a lot of charges. Let's try some cooked rice. Is anything going to cause this very hungry status to go away? Finally. Alright, there we go. And we're dehydrated after eating all that cooked rice, so let's drink from our pot of clean water. Then while we've got the fire going, let's cook up probably 5 doses. Consume, 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 consume. Yes. Alright, we're slaked. Let's eat again. Some more biscuits and full. Perfect. And let's do one more batch of water. Let's tell it to do 2. Pour into a container, the pot. Alright, so we fit 2 doses of water into our pot. And go. We got the pot. Oops, can't staff it. Oh, can't stash it while it's not empty. Okay. So we'll have to spill the water out, unfortunately. It's not a sealable. Or I could wield it in the hopes that I won't have to fight anything on my way out. I might as well do that. No, we're going to have to drop it, so forget that. So we've got our tonfa. We didn't pick the pot up. We're just going to end up leaving it here temporarily. So we'll have to make a trip back. But first things first, let's go and sleep. Alright, we should be able to sleep as long as the machine guns don't start up again. So we're going to try to sleep, yes. Which is preventing us. Sleep again. Wake up. Let's try again. Come on, stupid things. Just ridiculous. You'd think they'd all be dead by now. A little bit of time went by. We got a tiny amount of healing done, and we're only tired now. We're going to keep trying. Hopefully those guys run out of things to shoot eventually. There we go. Keep going. Alright, something made noise, woke us up again, but we almost got full health. We're still tired. We're going to keep going. Stupid zombies. Stop it. Alright, we're fully healed. As soon as we wake up again. There we go. I see the light was changing there. I think that's indicating daylight, so something on that side. Maybe there's another visiting room over there. Look at all the... Oh no, this is bad. They broke through the grate? I didn't need to see that. This is not good at all. Yeah, crap! Things just went from, oh, I'm having easy mode to, oh, crap. Wonderful. A zombie brute. Right next to me in my path to the exit. I've got to move up next to him and hope he just doesn't smash me into the ceiling. And, yeah, this is not good. I don't know what happened there. I think the brute managed to break his way through the bars. That's the only explanation I can think of. I let so much time go by. Alright, here we go. Oof, we barely squeaked past him. We're just heading straight out. I don't care what time of day it is. Alright, what's in sight? Nothing but a turkey. That's good news. Keep moving. Oh, another brute. Or is that the one behind me that just got through the door? Yep, that's the one behind me. Alright, nothing but animals out ahead of me, so we're just going to keep moving. We're going to go through this broken fence line. Alright, we're out. We're ahead of the brute. And nothing but animals nearby, so... What do we got here? A low-end cube van. It's got gas and a battery. It does not have wheels, so I'm not jumping in. It's also got destroyed controls. So, possibly it's got something in the trunk to look at. A long rope? Ah, come on. Drop here. What can I drop? I want that rope. I really want that rope. Ah, I'm going to have to drop some throwing sticks. We'll drop 3. Can I get the rope? Whoops. Give me the rope. One more time. Get items. Oh, man. I want that rope. I can tear it down for lots of strings, which are really important. Debating leaving one of the food items behind, like the cardboard box of Toastums. Let's do that. Let's drop box of Toastums. I think that will give me enough. Get items, long rope. Alright. And grab my throwing sticks back. Alright, we're hungry. Let's go ahead and eat from the Toastum box. It's making me thirsty, and I don't have my jug of water, so I gotta be careful. Crap, now I'm very thirsty. We had it easy until that brute broke through the bars, then now all of a sudden it's gone pear-shaped on me again. I think what I'm going to do is call this episode to a close right here. We're still within visual sight of that brute. He's still coming out towards us, so that's still a problem. He's fast. He could catch us, theoretically. So I'm going to have to use the van for some cover and then break off into the woods and get some distance. I've got to break his line of sight and get far enough away he loses track of me. Then I've got to find a water source almost immediately. I'm already very thirsty from eating those dry Pop-Tarts, and I don't have my jug of water with me because I opted to go with rice and biscuits. Yeah, so we could still run into a big problem. We've got to make it around the hospital and up to this area to get to this. Heading southwest to the water sources isn't going to help without something in our inventory to hold the water and boil it in. And we left both our cooking implement as well as the gallon jug behind. So, got a bit of a tactical situation, but we're still in better shape than we were earlier, so I'm still surprised that we're alive and continuing. We've escaped from the prison, yay us, and we just need to continue to try to survive from this position. So, hope you're enjoying the episode. I'm going to have some more as we try to get this guy surviving, and this is a much harder game world than my previous series, so I've got wandering spawns turned on, I've got a number of other things that are going to make this a little more difficult. So, we'll see how we do. Hope to see you in the next episode, and have a good day. Bye-bye.